7.
Виж тази, в Америка татките да държат за ръка дъщерите си.
Знам ли, бе, се?
Тати, хвани ме за ръката, защото иначе излезе, че се поструваш.
frame, stronger the zone. This is when we go back to the apartment complex.
Bonjour à tous, bon matin, welcome everyone, good morning. We had a very, very, very good Formula One race, man. It was good. What a end, man. It was insane. All right. So, let's get the chat here. Hello, Ellie. What's up? All right, so let me set up this thing. I just took a random date. I took 0303 2019. So we'll see. I wanted to get a little head start here, so we don't do more than 1 hour. So yeah. So let me just set up charts here. We're gonna need the 15 minutes. We're gonna need the 30 minutes. We're gonna need the H1, H4, daily, weekly, and monthly. There we go. Let's open them all. Open, 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 and open. All right, so now let's put templates. Let's put, yes, yeah, should be good. Let's put the next one. Template. Hey, where's the other one? Load template. There we go. So that's the boring, that's the boring stuff to do, just to load. It's too bad that that simulator doesn't save templates, but oh well. So just bear with me, just gonna take, anyways, I'm in advance here. We should start like in a minute or so, just waiting for people to connect. I got a couple of people that I know that should be there. Bonsoir tout le monde, bonsoir Yuva. Templates. All right, we're almost there, almost there. All right, did I have some people here that watched the Formula One? It was supposed to be a pretty boring race, but it was actually, the end was pretty exciting. Template. And all right. All right, so I just want to make sure, do you guys see the charts right now? I just want to make sure. Your team won? Hell yeah, man. Benz, represent. Oui, tout le monde voit mon chart? Super. And the other driver that I really like is Ricardo, and he took third place. I was pretty excited. It's too bad for Gasly though. Gasly, I really want Gasly to have a good win, a good race here. Oh, Shaq. Let's mute Shaq here. All right. All right. All right. So we're going to be able to get started here. So let's properties. Zoom in, zoom in. All right, boys and girls, we're gonna be able to get started. Last time I had this, oh yeah, it's right there. No, rectangle. Yeah, it stayed there. I don't know who showed me how to put this here, but I was pretty excited. Can't remember. It was in last simulation. So, all right. Where's my zoom in? Zoom. Oh, it's right here. There we go. You see, you don't need to be smart to do trading. All right. Morning, everyone. All right. So Max had a flat tire. Yeah, I think someone's like what's this sharp shooter and shot his tire, man. I don't know what happened to Max, man. It's too bad. He was running second, man. Phew. I was quite happy though, because of that, Ricardo took third. I really like Max also, but you know, I mean, it was a pretty exciting end. All right, so we got 22 people here. So I mean, the group is getting bigger and bigger. We started that, we were like 3 or 4, you know, so pretty cool, man, pretty cool. I'm hoping for a better week than the last one. Yeah. Wrong cap, bro. No, man, that's the winning hat. That's the winning hat, bro. Man, first and second place, man. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's a winning hat. So what's up, Mark? Oh shit, Mark got the hat on. Yeah, what's up, bro? All right. All right, so we got the pack on there. All right, so the pack is real. Donc, OK, on a tout le monde qui est là, donc on va commencer. So let's get started. So we're going to do an hour. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do the full week, but we'll see. Last time we did a simulation, we had a pretty rocky week. It was ranging a lot. It was really, really hard, and it took us like I think an hour, 45 minutes. So I don't want to go over lunch like maybe 12:30, 12:40 because I got some stuff to do, you know. No, it's no F1. It's Forex time, baby. Yeah. All right. So, all right, let's get back to business. Okay, so let's see now what we got. So what I did is it Monday? Yeah, that's Monday. And let's move to 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Yeah, all right. No, sorry, that has to be 12. All right, so 12 is 5 a.m. Eastern time, so New York time. So the reason why most of the people start simulation at 6, I do start at 5. The reason why is I wake up at 5 a.m. and I get in front of the chart at like 5:05, 5:10. So I want to simulate exactly what I see and how I'm planning my stuff for the week. So I took a random date. So I selected 03/03/2019. So it got me on a Sunday. So I got to move it to the Monday. And yeah, so let's do it. All right. So basically what we see right now, we are on the monthly chart. So as we see, the monthly chart right now is fully bullish. And we are, well, I mean, fully bullish. I mean, the month is starting basically, right? So because it's 03/04, right? So the month is starting, but we already broke previous highs. So that means that we should continue up, right? So so now let's go see to the weekly. Let's zoom this a little bit. All right. So on the weekly, that's a Monday. I mean, the week is starting. I mean, we are still bullish. At this moment, last week closed bullish, but tapping into this resistance here, right? So let's go see if it's more clear on the daily. Let's move this. So on the daily, let's see what we got here on the daily. All right. So here on the daily, we are in this resistance here. So let's put this line. Let's put this line. Object. Let's put it, I don't know, midnight blue. No. God damn. Hold on, bear with me. I'm gonna change that so it's easier to see. I hate MT4, man. There we go. Okay, you know what? We're gonna keep it purple. Fuck it. There we go. All right, so let's do it. Okay, so we got this resistance here on the weekly. So we got to be very careful. We really had it. We broke it, but we didn't close above yet, you know? So that's on the weekly. So now, and it's still fully bullish here, all right? And we are, oh my gosh, you see the price here? Man, 147. I think I never saw that, to be honest. 147. Wow, that's pretty exciting to know that we can go there actually at one time. Yeah, that's pretty sick. 147, man. I didn't know that we can go there. I mean, I think since I started trading GJ, I'm stuck between like 134 and 137. And I think I didn't see anything else, you know, just like it's retarded. So, anyways. All right. So I was saying it's a weekly, but that's the daily, sorry. Okay. So what I like to do on the daily, I like to do lines, you know, just so it's easier for me to draw a zone after. So I drew lines to set up targets. Donc, qu'est-ce que j'aime faire sur le daily, c'est mettre des lignes, parce qu'après ça, c'est plus facile d'ajuster mes zones qu'au lieu de faire une zone à réajuster partout. Puis généralement, ça va être mes targets, OK? So yes, guys, you're going to hear me flipping from French to English. Basically, I'm just translating, and because we got French people and English people, and that's my French style, you know. So let me just do this here. All right. Oh, so basically we got nothing. Yeah, that's the only thing though with simulation, because I only did like 180 days back, so we don't have all the information behind. So basically we don't have a lot of targets up there, you know, that we can go check. But I mean, target can be right here, you know. So for a bullish move on the long term, and here on the cells, right? So I'm gonna clone those lines. We need to select them. And we're gonna clone that. All right, so now let's go see. So the first day is always longer, you know, setting up everything, and after that, it's gonna flow. All right, so that's on the 4 hour, right? So 4 hour, let's put this bigger a little bit here. Whoa. Man, like I said, I hate. Oh, god damn. I hate MT4. All right, let's put this bigger. Like I said, the first day is always longer to setting up everything. Okay, so now let's draw our zone here. Okay, so we got this zone right there, and that's on the 4 hour, right? So we're sitting right on it right now. This zone here. Do we have something else on the left here? Yes, let's put a line right here. Oh, that was right on it actually. Okay, that's perfect. Let's delete that. Delete. Let's go see if we get something above. Yes, we got something right here. That's going to be another target. Oh, we actually right on it. All right, perfect. So we can move that. Oops. All right, perfect. All right, so now let's clone those. And let's go check the H1. All right, bear with me. We're going to get there. Okay, donc, now, let's see what we have. You see, this price is ranging right now, you know, so there, we're gonna to the zone here. Right there. like I said, the zone are not perfect because it's pretty hard, like drawing with MT4, you know. So I don't know if you guys, some people maybe just trade with MT4, but man, I highly recommend you guys get Trading View because I mean this is horrible, you know. So you see, I mean, price went bullish, we went back down, go back up, and again, and now we had the break of a structure here, okay? Donc, on a un bris de structure ici, à cet endroit-là, qui peut être un petit peu inquiétant parce qu'on va dire, ah, peut-être que ça va aller par en bas, mais non, ça a été un fake-out. Finalement, on a continué vers le haut, puis maintenant, on range ici, okay? Donc, if you look at it, we're going to go take a look at the 30-minute, but basically right now on H1, I will be only looking for buys above this zone and sells, to be honest, I mean, it's going to be under this zone here, you know? So let me delete that. There we go. Let me clone this zone. Clone. All right, let's go see the 30-minute. All right. God damn. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. All right. Jesus, that's been a bit. Okay. All right. So you see this little fake out here? That's what you call fake out, right? So now what we want to take a look at. Okay, arrange our mate to eat my bagels. Yes. It's so annoying when you try to fix the chart MT4, just keep it the same. Yeah, I know. It's well, once it's done though, all the rest of the day it's gonna go easy, you know, so don't worry. So it just pain in the butt like the first day, and after that everything stays the same. We're just gonna erase zone and redraw a new zone. That's it. Donc si on regarde ici le price range, we had a fake out to the top, we had a fake out to the bottom. So now price is ranging. We don't know really what's going on. So let's wait and see. You know, it's going to be a little waiting game here. Be looking for buys above here to actually fill this wick here. Okay, at least minimum. And be looking for sales. I think we can take sales in this zone. Let's see if what's the range here. Yeah, this wick. You're right, Mark. So this wick, yeah. And yeah, I mean, I think sales can be good under this zone also, you know, under this, yeah, on the break of 147,994. You know, that's going to be 148. So we need to see a close under this because 148 will be, actually 148 is above what I'm saying. Yeah, so we just need to break 147,994. All right, let's press play and let's see what's going on. So I'm gonna put a little faster here. So let me remind you, it's 5 a.m. right now. So let's see. Because it's a close at resistance, you don't gonna sell. You need to have the trend with you. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I will be willing to take like probably impulse on a bullish move, but I will probably gonna wait for close for sell move. So we're creating that big wick here. Okay, so now it's 5:30. I mean, this candle closed bearish. The 15-minute is also bearish. Yeah. There we go. So it's going to be done for the other time. All right, so let's see. So for people asking, this is soft 4X simulator. Okay, so you can simulate pretty much any pairs. So just want to check here the range. This is a 30 pip range. If we have a nice close here, it will be interesting to see maybe a retest and to go back down. Oh, whoa, whoa, holy moly. Wow, Mark, t'avais raison, man. Mark was right on it to fill this wick. So you see, so that's what happened when you wait for candle close. You gotta understand that you will miss move, okay? But you gotta be okay with it, okay? That's the reality. And now these days, I'm more confident. So usually, there's a lot of times now I'm taking impulse when I know there's volume. This is a simulation, and I want to show you guys to wait and be patient. So I didn't took it, but to be honest, at this time, like at 5:30, when London's closed, 5 a.m., 5:30, I know there's always a lot of volume. So either that time or NY open or NYC, I will be very tempting to take impulse because I know volume will push the price down or up. Donc, ce que j'aime faire souvent ces temps-ci, c'est que quand je sais qu'il y a du volume autour de 5h, 5h30, quand il y a London Close ou quand il y a NY Open ou NYC Open, je vais être plus game de prendre un impulse entry parce que je sais que le volume va pousser le prix vers le bas ou vers le haut dans ma direction. Okay? So you see, the entry that I would have taken was, I was saying just before, if we break 147.96, that would be my entry. I would have taken my stop above the current wick, which is a 7 pip stop for like a 20 pip win, you know, so but we missed it. So now the only thing we can do is wait for resistance to be formed and take an entry. And we might not have it also, but you gotta be okay with that. All right, come on. So you see, now for people that don't understand price action, you might be a little lost in this. But you got to understand that candle will always look left to see what candle did previously, and they will try to mirror the same move. So you see now we're going to be tapping into this zone. Let's see if we break it, we're going to be to this zone. We're going to go to this zone now. Let me just place it here. Let's check H1. H1 created a nice resistance, but in that range, you know. So again, going back to what I was saying about the entry, when you saw that H1 breaking this low, this wick, that would be the good hint for sales, you know. So that's something you can take a note in your notebook and to use later on, you know. Wow, man, GJ is melting. So now it's 6:30 a.m. So let me just here. So now there's no buy possible. There's no sell possible. No, there's no sell because we're right at support here. There's no buys because we're sitting on a previous support. And I mean, price is fully bearish. So why fully bearish? So why would you take a buy? You know, so. But if we break this zone now and we close on, oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Pose. So I was just, man, this thing is too fast. I need to put it to 40 because, yeah, that's exactly what I want to point out, Mark. Donc, c'est exactement ce que je voulais pointer. So if you take a look, because I was just about to want to say, if we break this now, I mean, I think that could be a really good impulse entry. Knowing that we have actually clean traffic here and we need to fill those wicks. Usually candle will look left and fill wicks, you know, I mean 80% of the time. So, donc là, généralement, la plupart du temps, les chandelles vont regarder à gauche puis vont voir ce qu'il y a à gauche. Puis si on regarde, il y a des wicks à être remplis. La plupart du temps, les wicks vont se faire remplir 80% du temps. Okay? So I'm just going to back this at 7. because I was just about to talk about that. So when price break this low and H1 break it, I mean, I think that can be a very, very good option for sales. So let's try that. And since it's an impulse, I'm going to reduce my risk. Whoa. So I'm going to reduce my risk because, I mean, impulse is risky. Donc, un entrée sur un impulse, c'est toujours plus risqué. Donc, vous voulez être sûr de réduire votre risque. So what we're going to do here, it's really simple. We're going to use, we're going to place our entry here, our stop just above here. So a 10 pip stop. Okay, so 10 pip stop. And we're going to use 1%. Okay, and if price retrace a little bit, I might take a second entry, you know. So I'm just gonna risk 1% because it's a risky entry. 4, 5 lots, yeah, sure. Yeah, 1% entry, you're right. I was not looking at the chart, sorry guys. So yeah, so let's take a sell here, and we're gonna slow it down a little bit. And let's see how it goes. You know, okay, open this trade here. Trade. Boom. And oh, I want to pip count here. So around 10 pips, I'm going to secure my position, and we'll see how it goes. So you see here, we're filling this wick right here, you know. Come on, GJ. But it's also a risky entry because, I mean, price melts so much that it might retrace a little bit before going down. So it might be an early entry. And that's why I'm also taking only 1%. And as it retraced to my entry, now going back in this zone, I don't like it. So, you know, I'm going to close 50%. I'm going to manage my risk here. And let's see. Yep, it might be the exact same fake out, you know, maybe. We'll see. So we reduced our risk. I mean, we closed 50%. I mean, I think it's good. If it goes back to, if it goes to our stop loss, it goes to our stop loss. I want to learn how to minimize loss. That's exactly how, you know, when you see price not going your way, especially on an impulse entry, I mean, don't hesitate to close 50%. And as close as price comes to our stop loss right now, I mean, we'll see. But yeah, you know, I don't like it. So yeah, so we got stopped out. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna get the same fake out here. Probably gonna mirror this. So we'll see. So this was an early entry. Okay, so and that's why we reduce our risk. We took only 1%. We closed 50% at minus 5 pips. So instead of losing like instead of losing 1%, we lost like 88%. Not 88, sorry, 0.88, you know, so not even 1%. So we reduce our risk. So I think that was well managed, and yeah. Will you also take the same trade on your live account? Yes, everything I'm going to do here is something I will do on my live account. So I think the best trade are like wait for resistance for support and enter the low. Yes, correct. And to be honest, yes. The impulse, now with the time, when I look at it, that was not part of my gaming plan though. Usually I take impulse around 5:30 or 8:30 or 9:30, not in this time. So that was a little mistake on my end. because usually impulse will work when there's volume, you know, when there's huge volume. So you see now it's 7:30. We are creating this minor support on 30 minutes. Let's go see H1. So H1 is not closed yet, but we had a rejection to the downside. So I think that now we're gonna start going back up, create a resistance to go back down, you know. So let's put it a little faster here. Yes, it will still go down. I'm pretty sure. We are just a little early. So we're probably gonna get this resistance. If we get this resistance and we close under, that'll be amazing. But we might retrace a little back up, you know. So anyone trying to buy right now, yes, it might work, but remember, most of the time, if you try to counter trend, I mean, you're gonna get your ass whipped. Yep, yeah, that's exactly what you point before. Probably gonna mirror this. So you see now it's going back up. Hopefully we create resistance here. That would be the perfect plan, you know, because now it's 8 o'clock, okay? So 8 o'clock, this candle will close in 30 minutes. It's going to be 8:30. 9 o'clock will create a bearish candle to create resistance. And at 9:30, we'll be able to jump into a sell that will coordinate exactly with NYC open. So that will be the perfect plan. Pour être honnête, là, ça serait le plan parfait. Présentement, il est 8 heures. Cette chandelle-là va fermer à 8h30. On va espérer qu'elle monte un petit peu en haut. On va avoir une deuxième chandelle qui va pousser vers le bas, qui va fermer bearish, qui va confirmer une résistance. Et par la suite, sur la prochaine candelle, on va pouvoir prendre notre entrée pour un sell en même temps que le NYC Open. So let's see how it goes. So that would be my perfect plan, to be honest. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, you got to respect your plan. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, like most of the time, new low will be retested. So this is a new low, as Mark was pointing. This is a new low that's been formed, been created, and that's my golden setup. That's the setup I always look. I look for a new high or new low being created, and I'm going to be looking to retest that low, and that would be the golden setup. You see exactly what is going on. That's what we're planning so far. So now let's see if this candle can point into our direction. So we'll be able to take a sell after that. Donc la meilleure chose, c'est exactement ce qui est en train de se passer présentement. Voyons voir si on peut avoir une chandelle qui ferme dans notre direction. That would be amazing. And just for fun, I don't know if I should do that because I'm going to get a lot of questions now. But oh, look at this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I you know, I shouldn't do this. Yeah, golden zone. So now it's 8:45 in 3, 2, 1, 8:45. Let's go see the 15-minute just for fun, you know? So this 15-minute created, the previous 15-minute created a minor resistance. We had this wick to fill. I mean, looking good for us, to be honest. So I don't trade anymore in 15 minutes. I don't want to do nothing with 15 minutes anymore. Since we had our challenge on 30 minutes, I mean, my win ratio is so much better that I don't get any FOMO anymore when looking at 15 minutes. I'm like, yeah, oh well, you know, if I miss it, I miss it, you know. I'm going to wait for that 30-minute to close. Because 15-minute, man, I'm telling you guys, it's tricky, man. Sometimes it goes your way, and a couple minutes after that, just like flip in the opposite direction, you know. So let's see, we got 9 minutes to wait. Oop, 5 minute now. Here we go. All right, so 9 o'clock. This is exactly what we have planned, okay? Exactly what we have planned. Here, let's remove this, because if this zone was valid, I mean, the price would have respect this zone here and here, and so far it didn't respect it, so the previous zone was invalid, you know, so let's just move this a little bit. Yeah, no, that's perfect, actually. Okay. All right, so that's exciting, parce que c'est exactement ce qu'on avait planifié, okay? So that's exactly what we said. We said that 9 a.m. candle will flip bearish, creating resistance. We are right at resistance right here. Yes, we can move this zone a little bit here, yes, but doesn't change anything. Here we have a stop of 12, like, yeah, 12 pips, let's say, you know, and we should be able to fill this wick here, you know, so yeah, I think that's gonna be a beautiful trade. And if it doesn't work, you know, because we didn't broke previous high. Okay, if you look at the 30-minute, we didn't broke previous high. I mean, we're just creating right now movement, a retracement to push the movement down. Look on the H1. H1 is rejecting. This candle on H1 probably gonna turn bearish, creating resistance. So that's the only thing that when I get a resistance on H1 or a support on H1, this is my super duper confirmation, you know, because I know for a fact that most of the time when resistance or support are being formed on H1, it's mostly respected. Donc, c'est sûr que la seule chose qui me chicote un peu, c'est que généralement en H1, quand on a un support de résistance, ça va être respecté. Donc, ce serait mon extra confirmation. Mais ce qui m'aide un petit peu, c'est la réjection qui est ici. Okay? Donc, je vois qu'il y a une réjection par le haut. Puis, il n'y a pas de wick sur la previous, sur la chandelle précédente. Donc, je me dis, nah, il y a des grosses chances qu'on continue vers le bas, right? And if you look at H4, I mean, H4 is still bearish. We had the retracement, and now we're kind of probably going to wick, not wick, but fill that wick on H4, you know? So I think it's going to be a beautiful trade. Yeah. So, and let's take, I really like the setup, so I'm going to take 3%. This is the setup I look, and if I look, yeah, you know what? Let's do a dynamic risk. Okay, so we're gonna do 1%, but we're gonna add 2 more positions for a total of 3%. Okay, so we're gonna go. So how I do that is really simple. I take my entry once the candle open, and when it retraces a little bit, I take more entries. Okay, but for that, I'm gonna slow the price down to be able to take more entries. And we have some people that will wait for this price to broke this low, but to be honest, this candle is your confirmation. Okay, so I mean, if you want to wait to break this low for an extra confirmation, it's up to you. That's okay. I do that sometimes when I have a small body candle, but this candle is pretty good, and I think it's gonna be an awesome trade. So let's do this. So yeah. So let's take a sell here and rock and roll. Oops, I wanted to take another entry here. Oops. I'm going to retrace a little bit here, right here. I'm going to take another one. And I'm going to wait to see where I can take a third one. And if it breaks, yeah, okay, I'm going to take my third one right there. So you see now we're running, our pip count is right there. Yeah, I wanted to wait for -3, but when I saw a break previously, I'm like, okay, down, we're going down. So I took my third entry right away. It's mine. It's mine. You have missed some time. I don't know what you mean. So we broke previous low. Now we're going a little back up, maybe to create a top wick, and we should be able to continue down right after that. Yeah, to add position. Yeah, I missed sometimes. Yeah. So So let's put it at 11 maybe. Okay. So it's running good so far. Oh, there we go. So we got a 10 pip. So we got our 10 pip right there. So I'm going to close this position in full. Okay. I'm going to close this position in full, and I'm going to put my stop at break even. And let's see. Oops. Wait a minute. I'm not watching the chats. I see Mark laughing. So, favorite, the pack bagel setup right there. If this candle went bullish, will you drop down to 15-minute time frame to look where to take some risk off? Yes and no. Okay. So the reality is I'm taking my entry, and that's what I learned in the past couple weeks / months. It's sometimes okay, let's put it this way. If you take your entry on the 30-minute, you should wait to see the 30-minute how it reacts before taking some position out. Yes, sometimes I will look at the 15 minutes, and if I see it breaks the previous high, yes, I might reduce a little bit my risk, but most of the time I'm going to wait for the 30-minute to see how it goes. Because what happened in the past is there's so many times where I close like -5 pips in drawdown, 50%, let's say, and because of the 15-minute, and the 30-minute finally just went my way, So I mean, there's so many times I lost money because of that, and so I mean, if it hit my stop, if it hit my stop at one point, just like, come on, GJ, stop playing us. But the cool thing with Magic Key is when we were in 10 pip in profit, it would have closed like 80% of all my position. So now, since I'm doing manually, we might get, kind of screwed up here. There we go. So now what time is it? It's 9:08. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's not going. Yeah. So 9:08, we still have time. We're good. We're good. We should be fine. And there's no top, Oh no, sorry. So we got 8 pips now. As soon as it hit 10 pips, clean traffic to the left. Yes. That's why I'm not wondering. I mean, just like we should be heading right here, actually to fill this wick. And if we look on H4, I mean, we should fill this wick on H4. That should be our final target. You know what? I'm going to put the blue line here. I mean, hold on. Wait a minute. Let's pause this for a second. God damn. Let's put this, I don't know, green. Green for cash, so. All right. Should I put it a little faster? Let's put it a little faster. Oh, we're gonna get our 10 pips. There we go, 10 pips. So I'm gonna close this, and I'm gonna consider this position as my runner, So it's like if I close if I'm wrong to say I close 75% right now by closing 2% out of 3, yeah, makes sense, right? I don't know. I'm not good in math. So let's have this position. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. So let's wait to see this close. It's 9:22 right now. We're gonna get the NYC open, you know, at 9:30. So we should be able to get that push, you know. So now we're running at 10, 11 pips. So let's see where that runner goes. If it hit like 15 pips, probably gonna close 50%. It's pushing hard now, so should get it. There we go. So you know what? I'm going to close 50% of my runner here. And yeah, I mean, we are at break even since a while. So there's a stress-free trading, right? So let's see if we can fill that. Oh, I didn't clone that line on H4. Hold on. Let's clone this. Clone. All right, that's this week. Let's see. And when we're gonna tap into that support though, I'm gonna close another 50% because we don't know if price will reverse. Donc, quand on va taper dans cette support-là, je vais closer un autre 50%. You see now that new 30-minute already broke previous low. So technically we should continue down. So we're gonna create that top wick. So when you don't understand how price works, you need to understand when you're in a trade and you see suddenly your price going not your way, it's because the candle's just forming that top wick, you know. So now our runner is running at 22, 23 pips. I mean, we're tapping into that zone. I'm going to close another 50%. And we're going to let the rest run. So don't be greedy, guys. The greed will destroy you, man. So just be happy with every profit you can secure, man. Secure the bag and freaking run with it, you know. So what I like to do is always move my my stop just a tiny thing in profit, you know. I don't know, it's a psychological thing. So you see, we're now tapping into that zone like we said. So we'll see if we reject it or not. But now it's 9:30. This is the NYC push. I think that 10 a.m. candle will give us the juice to continue. So I'm just going to put it a little faster here so we can advance to the next day. But I think we learned a lot in just that one day. You see now we're rejecting. Oh, that's pretty good rejection so far. So that 15 minutes, oh, it's still bearish. Pushing hard right now. Man, you see that volume, there's a lot of volume. Yes, we're in fast forward motion, but you can tell there's a lot of volume in that candle. So now it's 10 a.m., right? 10 a.m., you see that rejection here? We closed with a small body candle. We already broke previous high. I mean, looking at H1 created a resistance. So H1 is usually really good to be respected. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna let that runner goes because I mean this is a small, kind of a small doji kind of, and for me it's a write-off candle. Donc pour moi c'est une chandelle que je prends pas en considération vraiment. C'est une chandelle qui a commencé exactement pratiquement au même prix qu'elle a commencé. Donc we might create a little, you know, resistance here to push down again. So you know what, that runner is still good. I'm leaving that runner. It's at break even. Actually, it's a little bit in profit. So I mean, I got nothing to lose here, you know, so I'm going to leave that runner and see if we can fill that wick. So I'm just going to accelerate again. Let's put it 111. So if this one closed bullish, I'm probably going to close like another 50. But looking good so far. Oh, we broke previous low. So all right, so that next candle should break that zone. and fill that wick. So Do you ever trail your SL? Yes, usually that's what I do, but I want to leave it room. But here we can actually do it because we have a lot of room. So yeah, we can put it right here. I always wait for 2 30-minute candle before trading my stop. Oh, here we go. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Final TP reach, guys. So yeah, I mean, at this point, I mean that's a win. You know, it might continue actually to fill this wick right here. You know, so yeah, bravissimo, bravissimo, bravissimo. You see, so now, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna close this. I'm really happy with this, and it might probably go to this wick, but I'm really happy with it. So, and yeah. Yeah, it's gonna fill that wick. Here we go. It filled it. So that's good. You know, I think that was a beautiful trade. I mean, the other thing I would can be done is close another 50%. Let for a small runner to the end. But you know what? We put this line because it was our target, so we got to respect our plan. You know, because sometimes, I mean, if you just be greedy and you let it go, it can retrace in your face, and suddenly you didn't close your profit. So money's in the bag, and we run, man. You know, we just did like 2.5% in one day right now. So in one trade. So I think that's pretty good. So let's move to the next day. So H1. Yeah, and oh yeah, true. We actually lost 0.88. So technically we did more than 3% on that trade. We did 3 point something. So let's advance to, whoops, sorry, 5 a.m. So 5 a.m. Tuesday. So Tuesday are usually our live session that we do in Franglish. So, all right, so let's go back to the monthly. Let's move this. Let's move this here. Yeah, now that's the only thing that get confused, those lines. I'm gonna try to move it, but anyways, just take a look at the candles. Don't look at the lines right now, okay? So this monthly, I mean, is still bullish. I mean that was a month before, and this candle right now we don't have a lot of indication except for the fact that it broke previous high. So at one point, I mean, this price will flip bullish, okay, to continue up during the month. So on the weekly, I mean, we are bearish right now, you know, and the weekly doesn't give a lot of information right now because it's still Tuesday and we don't see anything happening right here. Not too much hints, you know. So now if we look at the daily, sorry, if you look at the daily, I mean, daily kind of it's forming actually a support right here, probably to continue to price back up. So, and that would still our target for a bullish move. Let's remove this line, delete. And yeah, we'll go redraw our zone on H4 and H1, you know. So let's move this here. Let's delete that. Delete. Delete. All right. You know what? This zone is right here. Yeah, that makes sense on H4, you know? Yeah, that makes sense. So H4 is bullish right now. I mean, we broke previous high. I mean, you see we're creating lower highs and higher highs. So except for this one, kind of was tricky, but it's a doji, so it's a write-off candle. So you do like if it wasn't there. Donc cette doji là, c'est comme si elle n'était pas là. Dans le fond, vous avez brisé le high du previous. Vous créez des des lower high puis des higher high. Donc, on crée un trend bullish. On H1, if you look on H1, this zone, let's remove this. Let's move this to here. Let's do this one. Let's do this one to here. So that looks good. Oui, bonjour. Oh, sorry guys. Dans à peu près, je dirais 20 minutes à peu près.
Ok, je t'attendrai pas 15 minutes.
Sorry guys. Donc, if we look here, this, yeah, on H1, that looks good. You know what, we're gonna clone this and we're gonna adjust it on the 30 minutes. There we go. You see this zone was respected. It's pretty good. God damn, I hate MT4. Man, those on I can draw super fast on TradingView. There we go. So this was a range. So I think the good entry was to break this range and write it up. So it actually made sense. So now, yeah, I mean, oh, that's beautiful. So we created a new, that's on the H1, right? We're on we're on the 30 minutes, sorry. So we just created a new high here. Okay, so now let's try to see if we can form support to retest that new high. Okay, let's delete that line here. All right. And we should have a pretty good trade if we form support around here. I mean, we got a 35 pip range to get to this zone. This is going to be here in between those two zones. It's going to be rocky. So don't really want to take a trade in there. I mean, if you're already in the trade, when you hit there, that's fine. But I don't think there's going to be a lot of room to take a trade here. But we'll see. Right now, I mean, if we look at, I just want to take a look at something right now. Yeah, for people that loves like those, you know, those double bottom formation, that was a good example here. I don't really trade on that, but okay. So shampoo formation again. Oh, that was a while back, right? Entry on the 30 minutes, bearish high, man. Yes, yes. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Let's put it at 40 ticks. It's 5 a.m. Oh, it's actually 6 a.m. How come? God damn. That's 5 a.m. That's 6 a.m. What happened? That's 5 a.m. Ooh, okay. So, oh, god damn. It's too bad that now I know, but yeah, because usually I put it at 5 a.m. I don't know why it wasn't. Was it at 5? And I don't know what happened. But oh well, let's start at 6 then. So now you see we're going back into this range. So now this changed everything. So that's now you need to recognize that you need to be able to look at different buys and different options, you know. So that's why usually when I draw my chart, I always have two options. Well, it depends. If like it's really certain it's buy, it's gonna be buy, you know. But like this kind of formation, you need to have two buys, you know. So this one was buy if we create support, and sell if we break and close under this. That's gonna be a nice sell. You know, if we do a resistance here, and I think it's gonna be that's gonna be clean traffic to here, you know. So let's draw this zone. Yeah, that's going to be a beautiful sell if we create resistance here. So, but let's see. So, but here there's no that's a goat shit, man. You don't want to take trade in this goat shit. This is a range. So trust me, guys, you're gonna get trapped into those. Asian goat shit. Yes. So yes, this was pretty much during Asian session. So let's see. So it looks like we add a little fake out here to the upside. Maybe we're gonna create that super shampoo pattern here again. That head, that shoulder. Yeah, damn Asian, man. That Asian session, man. It's brutal. That's why when you take a look at my Trixie, man, I don't trade Asian too much anymore because it's super, super, super risky. Let's take a look at H1. H1 and H4. I mean, yeah, we tap into this. This is respected. All right. Hold on. Was it news? Was it news? Because usually when there's news with GJ, usually GJ news will be corrected, but doesn't look like it was news. No, maybe a Brexit announce. I don't know. That's the only thing that when you trade simulation, you don't really know what's happening. You know, you can always go back into your can't remember the website name, but anyways, the news website, and you can track down the date and see what happened those days. You know. So you see now we created support down here. That candle pushed really, really strong. So no FOMO, guys. Don't take any trade here. I mean, here this resistance pretty strong. So let's wait and see if we create a support above this zone. Okay, because now it's 7 o'clock. So I don't want to look to an impulse entry right now. No, fake out and a fake out. Yes. So I don't want to take a trade in this. This is a tight range. Donc, je ne veux pas prendre un trade ici, puis je ne veux pas prendre un impulse parce qu'il est juste 7 heures. Yeah, price doing some funky stuff right now. Let's see. So now it's 10 minutes before the end of that 30 minutes. Let's see. This time it is closing bearish. Yes. Close bearish. Let's take a look at H1. H1 created support. And most of the time, H1 support is respected. We broke previous high. Technically, this candle should flip bullish, technically. But we'll see. Ooh, broke previous low. So look like we're going down. Damn. Wow. Man, that was no entry for me in there. So again, guys, no FOMO. No FOMO. Whoa, man. GG, what the hell? Was it? Man, I can. Is this? No. Man, I don't know what happened there. Oh, is this? No, I don't know. That's crazy. Man, that's a lot of pip in one candle. Phew, that's a 36 pip candle. But that will be beautiful if we close like under this here. Whoa, holy moly. Woo. But you know, guys, I mean, I think it's going to be a no trade day, but we'll look. We still have a couple, we're going to have times here to see. But man, if it goes to here in one candle, man, chew. Holy. GG is insane right now. So, I mean, there's no possible entry here. No possible entry. And to be honest, if you're cowboy and took an entry here, I mean, clapping for you. And it worked now, but just remember, most of the time it will not work. So now it's 8 o'clock. So we got 30 minutes before NY Open. So the only time I look at 15 minutes, it's if actually GJ is trending hard like this, how it might look for 15-minute support. That's the only time I will consider an entry on 15 minutes. Okay, so keep that in mind. When GJ trend hard. But technically, I mean, wow, Jesus, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It melts so bad, right? It's going to this zone. Jesus. Okay. Looks like we're not gonna get our entry. And it's okay, you know. It's all good. Too much volume, don't think it will do a pullback. Yeah, it is what it is, you know. You gotta be okay with that. Guys, I mean, FOMO is your worst enemy. I mean, you got two enemies. You got FOMO and greed. Mr. Greed is brutal also, man. Mr. Greed, man, can kick the shit out of you. And FOMO, man, his best friend, man, if they get both of them, Mr. FOMO and Mr. Greed against you, you're gonna be into a lot of shit, man. Wow, man, what's going on? So it's 8:30 now. So closing, boom, full bearish. There we go, full bearish. H1 is definitely full bearish. And, you know, looking at it, looking at H1 though, yeah, you know what? Looking at H1, one of the possible entry was an impulse on the break of the H1 low. That was, yeah, that was a possible entry right there. Risking like a reduced risk. So that's why it's important to journal and take notes. And you go back when you miss a move. When you miss move, you'll go back and you see how can I catch this move the next time. You know, H1 is a pretty good confirmation usually. So when it broke previous low, I mean on H1, I mean that could have been a good entry with a reduced risk, of course, of course. So let's fast forward this a little bit because I want to do one more day. And yeah. There we go. Now we're going to correct this move. So now it's 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Whoa, 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 whoa. So 9 o'clock. So usually you don't want to counter trend, but I'm pretty sure this was either Brexit news or something, and usually this will be corrected. So let's take that in consideration, and it's going to be a counter trend, but in the mindset of this move will be corrected. You know, I'm really sure this is not a bearish trend. It might, but with confirmation that this 30-minute just broke those previous two highs, you know, I'm just going to rewind a little bit. And I'm going to take the entry as it breaks the previous high. And I'm going to place my stop under the active candle. Whoop, here we go. So this would be at 10 pip stop. So 10 pip stop. And we're going to risk only 1%. And trade, let's open this trade. And let's see. Ooh. What time is it now? It's 9:05. Doesn't look good. Going back up to, whoa, wait a minute. Okay, let's slow this down. Yeah, I should have put my cowboy hat. Yeah, well, most of the time when GG moves like this, man, usually it's corrected right after during NYC. So I saw that a lot while back testing. So that's one of the rare occasion where I'm going to be doing like kind of a counter trend trade. But, and again, you reduce your risk and you know exactly how much you're going to lose if you lose, you know? So, and I'm okay with that. So. Yeah, I mean, we went like, the thing is we went I think we went 7 pip in profit. So, I mean, usually what I do is I place an auto BE, auto break even at 8 pips when I'm in the, when I do impulse or something more risky because I don't want to lose. So let's see how it closes. That's 15 minutes. Let's move a little faster. So that's 15 minutes. Let's go see. That 15-minute closed bullish with a huge rejection to the upside. And this one is a doji. So yeah, I think we should be fine. Let's well take a look at H1. H1 is kind of forming that support. Yeah, I think we're good. Our stop might be a little tight, but we'll see. Oh, and we got stuffed out. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. Let's fast forward this. I'm pretty sure our stop was a little tight. And you see? That's what I thought. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Yeah, the move was there. Pretty sure we're catching like almost 10 pips, like 9.7. So yeah, the move was there. Here we go. That's our 10 pips right there. You see? Boom, 10 pips, you know, 15 pips probably. So, I mean, I will definitely consider that as a win in my mind. And the next time what I will do when I see a stop like this, I will give myself a little bit more range. And I will probably place my stop at 15 pips. You know, I will use a fixed stop at 15 pips. That will give me a little bit more room. And yeah, I will keep that in mind. That's, to be honest, I tried that strategy before and it actually worked for me. That's 15. And Mark was there when I did it. So usually the 15, I put the 15 pip stop loss and you see that trade would be in profit, you know? So next time, okay, let me explain this. Okay, if I take an entry when this break the high for better confirmation because the counter trend, if I place my stop under this is at like 26 pip stop, which doesn't make sense, you know. If I place it right here, it's a 10 pip stop, should work, to be honest. But usually what I do is I place it at the middle of the previous candle, which is 15 pips, you know. So that's what I did before and it worked. So I should have done this. But yeah, I think the move was there and the analysis was there. Yeah, everything was there. So I think it was pretty good. So, all right, so let's fast forward to, yeah, man, I'm doing some over time right now. So let's just do a little quick Wednesday and then we call it the day after that. So let's move in H1, it's gonna be faster. All right, so 12, which is 5 a.m., right? So let's close this. So far we had, yeah, I think that was a win in my book, but we still like plus 1.45. So, I mean, that's good. And this trade would have run like a good 20 pips. Monthly. Donc, sur le chart du mois, still monthly, we still broke previous high. I mean, this didn't change so far. So, I mean, yeah. At one point this month will flip bullish, but right now it's still bearish. This weekly is bearish as we speak. We didn't broke previous high on the weekly. On the daily is daily we kind of formed that support previously yesterday, and now we are bearish. So we still respected previous high. So I think we might continue up at this point, you know, in the middle of the week. Yeah, because this was a trend, a bullish trend. Now we're doing a little deep down to go back up. So maybe one more day before going back up. We'll see. Donc peut-être une journée de plus avant de continuer vers le haut. Let's go check the H4. So H4 created a support here. So that makes sense, right? Yeah, now we're trending on the H4, we're trending bearish. But you see those last couple candles then broke previous low. So it looks like we're trying to, we did our retracement to the downside to start pushing back up, like the weekly was indicating, you know, so we'll see. So H1, let's remove this. That makes sense here. Let's do this. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna start. Oh, we got that for our chart pattern lovers. We got a nice double bottom here. So technically, usually people that trade on that usually gonna take a trade when they break the middle of this. So I don't trade on that, but it's tools, you know, it's hints. So yeah, so that looks good. Let's clone this on 30 minutes. 30 minutes. That makes sense. Makes sense. Let's draw this. I think that was the break of the range here. Break of that range. We broke this. Man, it's super windy out here. Holy fuck. I'm looking at the window. Man, I'm gonna have a lot of leaves to pick up. That's crazy. Let's draw another zone here. That can be a good target here for runners. So yeah. There's a lot of traffic to the left though. That's the only thing that's bothering me right now. It's not clean. Donc la seule chose qui me gosse, c'est qu'on n'a pas de clean traffic à gauche. There's a lot of traffic. Donc il y a beaucoup de. It's not very nice. It's not a very nice place to play right now. So, but as you see, I mean, this last 30-minute broke previous high, but closed as a small body. So probably gonna reject here, create support here, and to push back up. But let's wait and see. So it's 5 a.m. right now, Eastern. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit faster because, like I said, I got to leave after this. Sorry guys, I'm for rushing here, but there we go. Closing at 5:30. You see, that's exactly what I was saying. Coming back here, probably gonna create support here to push back up. And let's wait and see, you know. So basically now we created a new high. So we're waiting for support to be formed to retest that new high, you know. So that's always the setup I'm looking for. That's my favorite one. So far we respected this low. If it breaks it, there's most chance that we're gonna be going for, here we go. So now we're gonna go full bearish to here. And if we break this and close under this, that'll be amazing. Oh, here we go. Now we're going back up. So we created that support I was talking about. Okay, right here. It actually flipped. It actually broke previous low. It actually flipped bullish. That's why you gotta wait for candle to close. This is a very good example, you know. Donc c'est vraiment un bon exemple ici d'attendre le close des chandelles, parce que most people would have taken an entry when it actually broke, and now you got screwed up because it actually closed bullish, you know. So this is a perfect example. So if you take that and note, guys, I think this is super important. Wait for candle to close, and your win ratio is going to increase, you know. So right now we are sitting at this resistance. I mean, there's no really trade possible because right now it's 6 o'clock. So it's 6 o'clock right now. I mean, I'm not taking an impulse on this. Some people might take it, but to be honest, this is not my game plan, so I'm not going to do it because I'm going to trade my simulator as I trade my live account, you know. And I think that's the only way you can be successful. Not the only way you can be successful. Sorry, the only way that your simulation can be successful and help you is if you trade as you trade your live account. Because if you're just getting the simulator and you're going, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try that. Yeah, you can try some stuff, you know, at one point, yes, of course. But when you do a simulation, you're like, all right, let's simulate this, let's see how I do. If you start trading not the way you trade your live account, I mean, this is not going to give you the right result. So it doesn't make sense. So I trade the simulator if it was like real cash for me. So if it breaks the high, could be a very nice buy there. Yes, but that's going to be an impulse. You see? So I'm not interested in impulse at 650. So it actually broke previous high and broke previous low. You see that? That's why you want to wait for. You see that? You see it broke previous high, as you said, Phil, and actually, bam, it stopped you out. So this is a perfect example. Donc c'est vraiment un bon exemple. Phil a dit on va prendre un buy, un bon exemple de buy après quand ça brise le previous high. Ouais, okay, parfait. Puis what happened? It broke and went straight bullish and stopped you out. So now it's just ranging here. So there's no FOMO, guys. Don't wait for candle to close, and let's see, you know. So now it's 7 a.m. Yeah, rangy dangy. Yeah, that would have been a straight loss, and then feel like in just a couple of seconds, it went like bang, bang, you know, just like you broke previous high and went back down and broke previous low, you know. Can you imagine people like they had stop loss and they moved their stop loss and moved their stop loss, and now you just got stop loss like tweet. Just like it's crazy. Guys, if you're about to move your stop loss, slap your finger. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. That will never help you. All right, so it might be a no trade day, and it's okay to have a no trade day. Market is actually good for that. Mark the stash. Relax and chill. Yeah, man. You need to break that range. You know. Oh, it looks like we're gonna have it. This is now that's interesting. Now, okay. Now it's 8:11. Okay. 8:11. When I backtest GJ a lot, I realized that around 8:23, usually there's always a push, you know. So now with this timing, I might be interested of taking since it broke previous high, I'm actually interested in taking an impulse now because of the timing, because I'm expecting NY Open to push up, but before we do that, let's take a look at H1. H1 is kind of forming support right now. It's not confirmed because H1 is not closed yet. What about H4? H4, oh, that's beautiful though, because H4 confirms support. And we respected previous low. So yeah, I think that's going to be beautiful impulse entry here. Expecting GJ NY Open to break. So that's going to be a 12 pip stop. And I'm aiming at least to fill this wick, So let's try that. And I'm only going to risk 1% because it's an impulse and it's more risky. So, oh, you know what? Let's do a full margin because we're finishing the Zoom. So let's do a 5% just for fun. Just for fun. I will never do that though. I will never do that. Just to end the Zoom on an exciting way, So let's take a buy here. And whoops, the stop is not under the candle. So let's correct that. Modify. Let's just put it under this candle. There we go. Here we go. And let's see. Yeah. So I should be like, trade the simulator, then to trade in real life, 2 minutes later goes full margin. Yeah, true. But that was just to, it's the end of the Zoom. This is just to have a little bit of fun here. So, oh, looks like it wasn't a good idea. Thank God in real life, I would only have risked it 1% if it stopped me out. But I'm pretty confident though, around 823 usually, like I said, it's going to be a push. So now it's 8:15. Let's go take a look at the 15-minute. If we took a look at the 15-minute just broke previous high. I mean, yeah, I think we're good, man. We're going to fill this wick. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're pretty good. So running at 4 pip profit now. There we go. Cowboy hat. So you see where I take impulse and where I do not take impulse. I will take impulse when GJ is trending and when there's good timing, so what time is it now? 8:20. So you'll see around like probably 8:23, 24, 25 around there. Should experience a push technically. GJ in Kerwin voice. Yeah, GJ. Donc, j'ai pris un impulse basé sur le fait que on avait créé un support en H4 et le fait qu'on était dans un timing où est-ce que NY open, and we'll see now it's 8:23. Hopefully we're gonna go up. Technically we should. I mean, like I said, if we look at H4, I mean, we created a support. Technically we should back up. H4 is trending bearish, but if we look at the intercession, I mean, we need to go back up before going back down, so, but yeah, we'll see. Oh, are we gonna get stopped? God damn it. And on an impulse, usually, if you go back down to your price, okay, because this is the last simulation that we do, right? So I didn't do it, but technically, when you take an impulse and it breaks and you're in profit and going back to your entry, that's where you close half percent, 50% at least, so that's really, really important. Okay. So anyways, that was just to have fun that we put 5% and, you know, boom, 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 boom. Oh man, that was a range. Look at this. That was super rangy. Yeah. That's why, man, impulse, man, it's super risky. So, wow. You see, finally broke like on Thursday, you know, almost like 24 hours later. So it's crazy. So yeah, man, that's it. So I hope you learned a little bit today. And we're probably gonna do that like, I don't know, every now and then, you know. So stay tuned on the story on IG. Probably I think it did it record? I think it's recorded. So if I receive an email, it's recorded. I will post the link into my IG, but it will not be saved for life because I have a limited amount of space into my cloud. So I will leave it probably for a week or so you can review the trade we took. I think we had some good setup, and I think that we learned a lot. So hopefully you guys learned, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Donc merci à tout le monde d'avoir été là. Je vais sauvegarder en fait, je pense qu'il a été enregistré, si je ne me trompe pas. Donc je vais poster le lien sur mon IG. Par contre, il ne va pas être là indéfiniment parce que j'ai une place limitée dans mon cloud. Fait que je vais peut-être le laisser là pour une semaine, puis après ça, je vais le déliter. Donc, je vais le poster cet après-midi. Merci Sacha et Marc. À demain. Yes, gonna try the 5% on the next Friday. Yeah, no, don't do that. Never do that. Javon, there is volume in London open close and why open close. Yes. Thanks, Sasha. Great simulation. Thank you. Yeah, because it's the 8:11. Yes. Yes, I was expecting the NY open, the 8:30 push. Actually, it didn't work. It actually kind of worked though. We had that wick, but we were out before. So, all right, guys. So have a good Sunday, and I see you on the live stream Monday with Raja, and Tuesday and Thursday we do Franglish session. So if you want to be part of it, just send me a DM around 6:15 a.m. I'll send you the link. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.